Hey there folks, welcome to another train simulator video. Got another one today, a little bit late on the party on this one, but this paint slash enhancement mod was recently released by Chris and Jerre's Paint Shed. Also done by Martin, I believe. Had a large hand in this one as well, but this is of course the Southern Pacific AC4400cw. And for those that may not know what it is, the Espee AC4400cw, they had numbers on the roster from 100 to 378, 279 units delivered as of 1995, and it was basically a variant of the Dash 9 featuring AC traction rather than DC, and some other upgrades as well. The AC stands for power, 4,400 horsepower, C are the type of trucks, W is the wide or safety cab, and it had a 7 FDL 16 prime mover, 6-cylinder of course. Now the requirement for this mod is going to be Tehachapi, or Tehachapi. I always mess up saying it every time. You're going to need Tehachapi from Dovetail Games, so not the 3D Trains version like with the Powder River Basin, because the model that is used is the slightly more updated model built and contracted by Repo, or Ricardo Rivera, I think his name is. And this locomotive comes in Tehachapi, and that's what this mod uses, essentially. But it's going to feature 4K decals, engine script for faster light fade, day and night light casting, matte cab, which we'll take a look at here in a moment, instead of that crazy shiny-ness that you normally get with a lot of the default stuff. Let's see what else. It's got the whole thing with the lighting, kind of like the the loco I just did, the GP40. I can't remember what it was, but it's kind of the same deal where you get the dynamic lighting, which is dependent upon the season, and within that season, the sunrise and sunset times. Now, they also plan to add the Searchlight Simulations 7 FDL 16 enhancement pack to this, which will make it a little more spicy, of course, because as of right now, it's just got the default sounds and horns, as far as I know. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst default horn to come out of the Steam store, not by any stretch, but it ain't the greatest either. But another thing that's cool about this pack is it's got the special number 146, which is in the lead here, that has the old school Southern Pacific Lines patch on the brakeman side, basically on top of the inverter box, which we'll go ahead and take a look at here. There we go. And it looks nice. Now this one is the only one, as far as I know, in their roster that had these, and I don't know why that patch is on there. I don't. If you do, please let me know in the comments down below, but I couldn't really find anything about it. I just know that it's a special one in the roster when they had these. But anywho, so that's pretty much what you're going to get as it stands. It obviously looks very, very nice. You know, it's nice to have some big chungus boy, you know, large 6-axle diesel with Southern Pacific livery on it, bongo of course, but it looks really nice, very crispy as usual. The lines look fantastic, the numbers as well, some very good looking numbers. The logo, that is a very, very nice logo. Southern Pacific, one of the best. Gonna miss them. Rest in peace, Supac. Absolutely gorgeous, though. Added the GE logos up here as well, right on the nose. The lighting, I think, as with that GP40 that was recently done by them, has been corrected a little bit as well, to where it doesn't just look like that crazy bright default white. It looks a lot more natural and just overall good looking. We'll hop in the cab here. So it's, you know, it's still the standard cab. Like I said, this is the loco from Tehachapi. But some of you may remember, if you do have this route, that the cab interior had that kind of nasty, shininess to it, and it didn't look good. It almost looked like everything has some kind of weird clear coat on it. So it was muted and toned down, and it looks a lot nicer now. We'll pop the light on. And being that it's a newer model, you know, there were still some minor inaccuracies overall with the thing that a lot of folks weren't happy with, but it's, you know, it's still a newer model, and it looks better than some of the old Bongas and Dash 9s that we had in the game from before. But it certainly looks a lot better, you know, matted out in here, especially with the light on. Have to get rid of that dang radio as well. I know a lot of folks aren't fond of hearing that damn thing over and over. You know, it'd be one thing if it was different noises and whatnot, but it's not. It's just the same old. Of course, the windows should still open and all that good stuff, as they do. But it's a damn good looking engine, this thing. Just another hot one from Chris and Jerre's paint shed on top of the frick, I cannot remember, the John Deere. I'm having such a huge, massive atomic brain fart right now. I cannot remember the name of it. It's driving me absolute nuts. But the numbers are all correct. You know, as far as the roster goes, of course, I got the 146 in the lead here because it's got that special patch. But they all should be coming correct, and they just look really, really good. A lot of people have made liveries, I believe, for this newer model that came with Tehachapi, but this is quickly one of my favorite right now for this model, and it just looks good. I mean, yeah, it's not a Searchlight model, but it, you know, with this livery, it looks good, and with the enhancement pack hopefully soon to come, whenever that may be, I'll do a quick edit and hop back on here, and we'll get another one going. But check it out, the sounds, all that good stuff. But it looks good. As always, I will link it down below. You can go and pick it up for yourself. It's very simple, as with a lot of stuff. In case you're not aware, when you need to mod some things or change the livery, because I see this every now and then, people commenting about it, you're going to need to unpack the AP file, because a lot of this stuff is packed within an AP file. So you're going to need to extract that with 7-zip. Which is what I use, and just drag it over into the Railworks Assets folder, which this is within, I think, Dovetail Tehachapi, and it's easy breezy. It's 2 geo files, I think, and that's it, and you're good to go. But that's it, guys. The Southern Pacific AC4400cw from Chris and Jerre's paint shed, and she's a beaut. Nothing like a bloody nose bonga, I guess, but anywho, guys, that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care out there.